Welcome in La Patrona and DJ Sip. Thank you guys for joining the live. Super excited to get into it and talk about all things Vegas. Garza Promotions, thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you. Stick around. We're going to get started as soon as Miss Veronica joins the live. Y'all, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to talk to this young lady about everything. So we're coming out the door hot. So y'all better be ready. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you, La Patrona. I appreciate you, DJ Sip. Thank you so much for joining the live. Yasmin Ayala, welcome to the live. Tonight we're talking to Veronica La Consentida. If you're new to this, my name is Amanda C, TikTok Queen, Community Mike. Saludos, saludos. Welcome in. Bienvenidos. Hopefully you guys stick around. We're going to jump right into it as soon as Miss Veronica gets on the live, y'all. I'm super excited to talk to her tonight. If you are new to the live, new to this platform, I'm Amanda C, the Community Mike. Let's talk about it. And tonight we're talking to Miss Veronica La Consentida. Super excited. Good evening, Garza Promotions. Thank you so much. Shout out Garza Promotions, y'all. He has some great stuff coming up. If you guys don't follow him, go and follow him now. Alondra, I hope you stick around, young lady. I hope you're going to be in for a great live tonight. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys so much. We're going to get started here a little bit after 8 o'clock. My moderator, my media promotions coordinator, Miss La Dreamer, should be joining the live. And she is actually tonight's sponsor, La Dreamer Promotions and her Fashionista with a Twist. If you guys don't follow either one of those counts, you go and follow them now. Now. Make sure you guys are sharing this live. That's the whole reason for these TikTok lives, is to spread awareness, spread the word, right? And get wonderful artists like Veronica in front of the masses, right? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the follow. Jojo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Garza Promotions, DJ Sip, and the Usual Suspects is another great account, another great platform you need to follow. They have some great content. He's always out and about. They have some great stuff coming up too with Miss Veronica. All right, let me invite you in, Miss Veronica. Give me 1 minute. I just sent you the invite. All right, Ms. V, I sent you the invite. Hopefully you got it, and we'll be popping up on here soon. Hey, Ceci. Thanks, Ceci, for joining the live. Hopefully you get to stick around and catch the full interview with Miss Veronica La Consentida. It's going to be a great interview, y'all. Stick around. Share the live, like the live. If you have any questions for myself or the guest, make sure you drop them in the comments. Invite. I just sent you another invitation, Miss Veronica. All right. You guys make sure you're sharing this live. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Hello, La Dreamer, my girl. One of the sponsors for tonight's episode, the sponsor for tonight's episode, La Dreamer Promotions, along with Fashionista with a Twist. If you're following those accounts, make sure you go and follow.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just trying to see how I could get the camera on. Hold on.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, we're not doing that. There we go. Let me get out of here.
I was on my laptop and then I just finally got on my phone. Okay. Hi.
Awesome. Hi, welcome in, Miss Veronica. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining the live.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the invitation.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to give a few people some time to jump in. Make sure you're sharing the live, doing all that good stuff, and then we'll get
Hi,
started.
patrona. I'm going to share it too, just a sec.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And let me see, where else?
Let me go mirror because I always forget to do that. I don't know why I always have what is that?
Oh, there I am. Okay.
You're right with the same thing. So, no.
I'm going to plug my phone
Awesome.
in.
Got it. I'm trying to remember how to mirror. Hold on. Don't yell at me, La Dreamer. She'll yell at me if I don't mirror myself. Hold on.
Okay.
I always forget how to mirror.
I'm going to share to a few people. Hold on just a
Yes,
second.
share. Absolutely. Is it mirrored now? There we go. It's mirrored. I got it. Yay.
Yay.
I always forget how to do it. You'd think by now I'd know how to use all this stuff. I tell everybody I'm a one-man show. Give me some grace, y'all. Give me some grace. If it wasn't for the Dreamer, I don't know what I would do.
Okay. Still, let's see.
All right. Let's get this shared out.
Okay. I'm just going through and seeing who I can invite. Oh, I know who I want to invite. All right. So many people. Okay. All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, everybody who's just joining the live right now, I'm Amanda C, TikTok Queen, the community mic. Let's talk about it. And tonight we're sitting down with the one and only Miss Veronica La Consentida. Thank you so much for joining the live, Miss Veronica. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, everything that you have going on. It is a blessing, and I'm grateful that you took the time out and are sitting in on this interview. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So, few little key points before we jump right into all the questions. If you're not following the creators, the community mic, I'm at see the TikTok queen, go ahead and follow me. And if you're not following Ms. Veronica, you already know what to do. And during this live, if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments. We'll get to them. La Dreamer is going to be the best moderator on TikTok. She'll make sure that we get these questions answered. And sharing the live, liking the live, that's the best way for us to get the most reach as possible. So again, thank you very much, Miss Veronica, for joining the live. I appreciate you. So let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, we're going to talk about and start off with your musical journey. I read your biography. I love that. I don't think we've interviewed quite a bit of musicians, and I've never gotten such a detailed biography, and I appreciate that. I felt like I was reading your story, right? Like you said, here's my book, right? Here's the blueprint of everything that I've been through. So I appreciate that. So when did you first realize music was your thing? I know you started off very, very young, right?
Yeah, I started off very young, singing, and I started in an interesting way. It wasn't like, oh, I had this big dream. It was more like, it was just something that I started doing as a little girl. And I've told the story, but I know there's new people, so I'll tell it again.
Absolutely.
I I was literally mimicking my mother. My mother and my father had a very dysfunctional relationship. So when my dad wasn't home, my mom would put on the records and she'd listen to those ladies back in the day that sang mariachi with all their heart. They call them like cortavena songs, like
Yes.
they're, they're those songs like Lola Beltran, Rosienda Bernal, Chaito. Like there was just ladies back in the day that sang with like feeling, a lot of feeling. And my
Yeah.
mom would put that on and she would start crying, because she had problems with my dad. So as I was listening to her, I'm the oldest of six daughters. So I was always with her, and I just started mimicking her. I just started kind of singing with her. And it was interesting because my dad would say, "Your mom can't sing. Your mom can't sing." But then
Yeah.
when I started singing, they're like, "Oh, you can sing. You stay on key."
Yeah.
And just mimicking her so much so that I mimicked her emotions, and I
Yeah.
would start crying in some of the
Oh,
songs because she would start crying. And before you knew it, here's this little 6-year-old girl crying, singing mariachi. Well, it caught attention.
so at 6 years old, singing the Cortavena songs, right? Like, what do you
Yeah.
know? You're six.
Yeah. So we were at a park one day and there was some musicians walking around, asking if they could play a song for you. And my dad said, "Yeah, play this song, the one that I heard a lot, which was Amarga Navidad." It's
Uh-huh.
a mariachi song, and it's sang with a lot of emotion. And I started singing it in the park, and the people started kind of getting closer, and I was crying.
Hmm.
And I didn't know why I was crying. I was just doing what I learned to do, and that's where it all began. I just started singing, and my dad would put me to sing here, to sing there, and people wanted to watch the little girl get emotional and cry. So
Wow.
it's kind of an interesting story, but that
Yeah.
is the beginning. My
Yeah.
dad bought a restaurant and I started singing in the restaurant.
Wow. And this was in California, correct? Is
Yeah,
okay.
California.
That's where it all started, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So were you born in California or is that kind of where you kind of just grew up for a little bit?
No, I was born in Van Nuys, California.
Oh, okay. So how did you end up in Texas?
It's another long story, but I moved to Vegas in 1999 because I
Uh-huh.
was working with a producer that did R&B. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know this part of my story, but uh, he was he worked with Jeffrey Osborne back in the day. That's who he worked with. And he went into to an emergency room. Make a long story short, he met my cousin. I wasn't singing anymore. I was, you know, raising a family and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was upset. He said that he needed a singer, and my cousin just mentioned to him that she knew that I sang. So she gave him my number, and from there it went on. But I stayed in Vegas, but then I started singing again because he kind of motivated me to start singing again.
Uh-huh.
I was doing R&B with him, and then I started kind of singing here. And my mom, when Selena passed away, she's like, look at this style. It's really like an amazing style. So I started falling in love with Tejano. I just thought, wow, that's like a beautiful music, you
Yeah.
know. And so I told my producers here in Vegas, I said, that's what I want to sing, that style. Can we make some songs that sound like that? And they're like, no, no, we don't play that here in Vegas.
Huh.
But I wrote a few songs anyways. I wrote them and I go, but can you make it sound a little like that? And they're like, well, we'll try, but that's not a good style for you. So then I took off to San Antonio, and this was 15 years ago that I went to San Antonio, and I just fell in love with the music. I fell in love with everything. I
Yeah.
took my little cumbias from Vegas and I said, can you guys play these? And they go, well, we'll play them, but they're not Tejano.
Yeah.
They're close. They're not, but they're not the Tejano. And I'm like, oh. So I came back to Vegas after that and I go, can I please get something in that sound?
Yeah.
And no, I was very discouraged, very discouraged. So I wound up going 3 years ago. I'm fast forwarding that now. And 3 years ago, I went back to Texas, San Antonio,
Uh-huh.
and again knew this is what I'm supposed to be singing. All these years I've done all this music. I'm supposed to be singing this. I just could feel it in my spirit. Like that's
Mm.
where I belong. And I finally got a name of someone, and now that's history from there.
And here we are. That is
Here we are
amazing.
today.
That is amazing story, to go from California and then go through all of this other things and people telling you, no, no, we can't do it that way, or no, and you end up doing it, and you end up blowing it up, right? And doing the best
Well,
at it.
thank you. I'm
Yes.
hoping I'm blowing it up.
No, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you so
So
much. Yeah.
everybody who's just joined the live right now, we are talking to Miss Veronica La Consentida. We are getting into it, y'all. We're coming out the door running. She's, letting us know, about her music, where she came up from, right? How she started so young at a young age, 6, 7 years old, right? Singing, mariachi type style music, and then kind of being veered away from the Tejano cumbia type music, but really got back into it a few years ago. So, well, how many years ago was that when you finally said
It was 3 years ago.
3 years
Actually,
ago? Okay,
3 years ago. Actually, I finished my album 2024. So I've
okay.
only had this music since the December 2024. So December 2025 was 1 year that I actually did music.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah,
So you're not a baby, but you're a baby.
kind of. I mean, I'm a
Yes.
Tejano baby, but
Yeah.
I bet the Tejano album is my seventh album. But
Wow.
it's the only Tejano album. And I
Yeah,
had been wanting to do this music forever. And I just felt it
exactly.
in my heart. And look, now I'm doing this should tell somebody a message. I mean, somebody out there that if you've got something in your spirit that you know is supposed to be for you, and all these people keep distracting you and you're trying to like go with
Yeah.
whatever they say, but at the end it's what you thought, it's what you felt. You know what I mean? I could have been doing this
Yeah.
sooner if I didn't listen to everybody.
Wow. That is amazing because I had just actually read a quote, and I forget who the lady is that wrote it, but it said that feeling you can't shake, the one that just says, there's more for me than this. It's not a distraction, it's information. And you took that information and you said, no, this is not a distraction. I'm feeling something and I really need to push. I need to get it. I need to push it, right? I need to follow what that feeling is. And here you are.
Yes. But it
Wow.
took how many years? I mean, I had gone to San Antonio 15 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And not until 3 years ago, I said, that's it. I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And I know this is for me, and I'm not going to listen anymore. I'm just going to focus
Yeah.
on what I feel is right for me. And yeah, it took a while, but everything just started falling in place. It was almost like God said, okay, you finally figured it out. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yes. Ponte las pilas. Vámonos. Let's go,
Yeah,
girl.
ponte las pilas. Yeah, yeah,
Move
you don't
it.
got time. You don't got time. So
Yes, I love it. That is such a beautiful story. And I love that you
thank you.
you knew in your heart, you knew in your gut that Tejano was something that you needed to do. And that, you
Yeah,
needed to make sure you produced your music, you sang this music. And I love that story because we hear it all the time, oh, Tejano this, Tejano that. You know what? Tejano is for the people who feel it. Tejano is for the people who are sticking through it. Old school and new school. I love my old Tejanos. Don't get me wrong. I love them. But we need to embrace the up and comers. We need to embrace the newer music, the newer
amen.
artists. We have to. See, no, then really Tejano's not going to go anywhere. Eventually it's
Right,
going to
right.
fade, and we need to keep it vivid. We can't let it fade. And you are a part of keeping Tejano vivid, keeping Tejano bright, and I appreciate that.
Thank you. I'm very excited because I do hear a lot of negativity, even
Yeah,
though I'm new, about, don't do that or don't sing this or that's burnt out or this. And I said, yeah, but in your circle of your culture, it's burnt out. But in Vegas, they don't know.
yeah,
It's like a brand new hit song for them. So all the old can become new.
yes,
So don't shut the door on that. You know what I
yes,
mean? Because I'm like, excited because I don't know all of it. So if I'm one person that's excited,
yeah,
imagine how many people can get excited because they
exactly.
don't know it.
Exactly. And that's what I love about these lives, getting on with maybe somebody that I've never heard of before, somebody that, I saw them on TikTok, I heard them, I went and, because I stalk everybody. Once I find you, girl, that's it. I'm gonna follow you on YouTube. I'm gonna follow you on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm a big stalker. Go and ask
That's great.
Carlos P. Garcia, Grupo Entrego, like once I get you guys on, that's it. And once I feel the vibe, once I know like it's a, a good, we having a good rapport and good connection, I'm going to go and share your stuff. I'm going to go and make sure I like,
Oh,
comment,
thank
because
you.
it costs us nothing to put your stuff out there in front of maybe somebody that, again, I don't know, right? But I shared it. So that person will now see your stuff, right? That person will now be
Yes,
like,
thank
oh,
you.
hey, and that's what
Yeah,
these
thank
platforms
you.
are for.
I think that's amazing. And you just don't know. And I say this so much like any little step that I can take through all of you
Yes.
forward is just, I'm so grateful for it
Yeah.
because I'm new, and I'm in Vegas, I
Yeah.
don't have the same people around me or following me in
Yeah.
this community. I'm new.
Yeah.
And then I'm from Vegas, so it's like, who is this girl?
Yes.
So so any help, like you just have no idea with the mission that I'm on because I totally am on a mission.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I've taken it more like it's a challenge for myself,
Yeah.
not against anybody else. It's just me.
Yeah.
I'm challenging me to become the pioneer that brings what they told me so many years
Yeah.
cannot happen here
Yeah.
to my city and say, look, it's happening. I
Yeah.
can't wait for the day that I'm standing at the doorway looking at all these people dancing Tejano.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, I told you guys, but nobody
Exactly.
listened, but I did this.
It's exactly, it's
you
you
know?
against you. It's us, it's you against you. It's yourself against
Yes,
yourself, and
exactly.
you're speaking life into yourself, and I hope she's speaking life into the people that are in viewing the TikTok right now. Y'all, to be consistent, to be determined, when you're doing that, it's a whole different level. It's a whole different
It's
ball game,
different.
right? And in any industry, no matter if music, art, education, whatever it is, business, determination is what's going to get you to the next level.
Yes, and just staying focused because so many things are thrown
Yeah.
at you from all different directions. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but it's been a
Yeah.
challenge.
Yeah.
It's been and not only with Las Vegas, not only with people in the music industry, not only with people that have opinions, but it's just constant battle,
Yeah.
and I gotta get up, dust myself off, and go, nope, I have an idea, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this. you
Yes.
know, and I am in it. I am now. I consider myself the first Tejano artist from Las
Let's
Vegas.
do
That's
it.
what I consider myself.
Heck yeah,
so,
I love it. I love it. And we're definitely going to get into everything that you got going on in Vegas. Let's say hello to some the people that are in the chat.
yes,
We had Tejano
yes.
23. Thank you for joining. Carlos P. You must have heard me talking about you, sir, because I was just talking about Mr. Carlos P. Tejano singer.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. Jen Davi Digital Media, thank you for joining the live. If you're just joining us, we
Hello.
are talking to Miss Veronica La Consentida. She is a Tejano singer out of Las Vegas, y'all. We're getting right into it. So if you could give me a few examples of who were your musical influences as you were growing up, aside from your mother.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all I grew up with was mariachi, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
And then later on, as I was recording here in Vegas, I just kept like singing and singing. People would compare me to a lot of people, but I didn't really feel like I sounded like anybody. I would be asked to sing a lot of Jenny Rivera. I was asked to sing a lot of Linda Ronstadt, Edie Gourmet, Los Panchos, a lot of people. So I studied them and I was like, wow, they kind of compare me to them and I could see why. You know what I mean? But there was really nobody at all. But once I went to San Antonio 3 years ago and I started really looking into Tejano music, I am in love with Laura Canales. I
Oh,
like am in love with her. I love her music. I've been compared to her, which is an honor for me because I just started and they're like, there's something about the just the key, the way you sing, and I'm like, really? Well, that was an honor. Like I was blown away by that. So I've been compared to her. I like Elsa Garcia. I just like all the female artists because
yes.
I'm just absorbing it all right now.
Yeah.
But I came in like Veronica. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I have my own kind of style, and I'm kind of making everything mine.
Yeah.
Like how I would perform it.
As
And
you
sometimes
should.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I did a Laura Canales medley, And I talked to different people that have been in the industry. They're like, you gave it like a fresh, your own sound, you know? And I think that's good, right?
It is definitely good. You have to make it your own. You have to show you got to differentiate yourself from all the other artists that are out there. And the only way you can do that is be you. Put your own twist on it, make it your own. Yes, I
Yeah.
absolutely love that for sure. So I want to go back to your name, Veronica La Consentida. What does that mean to you personally, and how did that name come about?
Well, it's a very special name, but at the same time, it's kind of like it was kind of just stuck to me. But okay, so I'm the oldest of six girls. We have no
Okay.
brothers,
I'm
and I'm
I'm
the old.
five out of six girls, no brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
second to the youngest. Not an older. I'm
oh,
a, one of the babies.
okay, okay,
No
good.
brothers.
And I was,
Awesome.
yeah, I know. I don't have no brothers either. And all my life, I'm 5 years older than the next one. So
Mhm.
I'm like older. So I was pretty much raising them. So I was very responsible. I was one of those daughters that, was responsible for her sisters. Like I didn't let nothing happen to them. I took care
Yeah.
of them. I combed their hair, helped them with their homework, all that. So a lot of times growing up, nobody saw too much discipline for me because I didn't give them problems. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So then my sisters would always say, like, oh, you're the special one. You're
Mhm.
spoiled. Dad loves you the most. You know how it is when you got a
Yeah.
bunch of sisters.
Uh-huh.
And then my mom would even say, es tu consentida. So
Aw.
as I grew up, I had that little name, but I never really thought about it till one day I was on the radio and some lady says, God, I just want to squeeze you. Because I'm only 4'9", so I'm really short. And she's like, she's like, te quiero agarrar, like get my face, get my cheeks. And she
Yeah.
goes, eres como una consentida. She goes, te voy a bautizar today, te voy a dar ese nombre, la consentida. Well, when she said that, it was weird because I grew up hearing that
Uh-huh.
and it kind of just stuck. It just
Wow.
stuck like everybody just, and it makes me different from other artists. Like people don't forget that name. They either love it or they hate it, but they.
Yes, no, it's just like kind of rolls. It just goes very well. The whole title, Veronica La Consentida. Like I love it. It's so fancy.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Yes.
somebody's saying my sister was under 5 feet tall. Yeah, I I thought I was 4'11", and then when I finally really checked on it, I was like 4'9" and a half. I have to add the half.
Yeah, the half
So
girl. Yes, I get it. I know. They're like, "How tall are you?" I'm 5 feet. I am five. No, I'm not really 5 feet,
yeah,
but I say I'm 5 feet, right?
yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's point five. Don't forget the point five.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I know we talked about, how, you came to love the Tejano music and how it is important for you. So, but how is it that important for you to represent Tejano for your culture? You've talked a little bit about it, that it was in your heart and you felt it, that this is what you needed to do. But how important is it for you to represent Tejano music and culture in today's music industry?
It's very important to me. I think it's become my passion because I see I've been singing different types of genres, and I see how would I say it? The vibe. I
Mm-hmm.
see the vibe that music brings. Uh Music can either lift you up or tear you down. And I feel like
Yeah.
Tejano music lifts you up. It does. It
Yeah.
makes you happy. It makes you think about love,
Yeah.
romance, friendship.
Yes.
There are songs that are like breakups and stuff like that. I understand that, but I'm a singer-songwriter, so I listen a lot to what was a person feeling when they were writing this
Yeah.
song. So to me, it's very important that this music in Las Vegas is an option in the city instead of always being what they're used to hearing. I want Vegas to see that's not all there is Latin people in this community. That's not
Yeah.
all there is Chicanos. There is another option that you are not tapping into
Yeah.
that is wonderful for your parties, that is wonderful for your family gatherings, that is something that will make you feel good.
Yeah.
We do not have that here. And I
Yeah.
feel like it is so necessary. That's how I could get into it because I'm people think, oh, she's just singing. No, I'm more than just singing. I'm like getting so involved
Yes.
in what's behind it and why I'm doing it. It's not just a, oh, I want to sing this music. No, it's
No.
not. It's much deeper.
So if you, let's say there's a bunch of, Vegas people watching this live right now, what message would you hope that they feel or take away when they hear you play your music live?
Just that I'm bringing another option,
Yeah.
another music, another type of culture into the city that this city is in need. It
Yeah.
is. It needs
Okay.
it. This is not just like I said, it's not just music. This is healing because they don't have anything else but what they hear right now.
Yeah.
And some of it's corridos, if you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
not downing corrido writers, but we all know what most corridos talk about,
Yeah.
and just all this stuff. And I just feel like if I could get this movement going, now we have another type of music that people can get together with. It's just something
Absolutely.
wonderful to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, what do you have going on in Vegas? How are you promoting the Tejano music? Are you doing shows? What is going on in Vegas, girl? Let us know. I know that I've seen some flyers. I know that there's some stuff going on. What's going on in Vegas? Tell us.
Well, okay, so I got to start from the beginning. 3 years ago, when I was gonna start recording and I fell
Yeah.
in love with the whole genre, I thought to myself, and I'm gonna be completely honest on here because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I thought in my heart, I thought, how are the people gonna know about this music?
Yeah.
If no one wants to play it, no radio station here is allowed to play it. No recording artist could record it here because nobody plays it. No
Yeah.
musicians, there's no bands, there's nothing. This is a clean slate. So I thought to myself, why don't I hold a small event? A small event with whatever I've got to try and get at least a little bit of conocimiento with the community. And
Mm-hmm.
I thought to myself, it's gonna have to be when there's Tejanos in the city
Yeah.
because how are you gonna bring music and no one dances or anything that shows what it is?
Yeah.
So I decided 2 years, 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years. It'll be 3 years this July. I decided 3 years ago to do it. And at first, everyone was really excited. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? What are you doing? And that's what I was trying to do. And I did a small event. Now, I don't want to go down the path of the destruction of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I will say this. There was a lot of issues with something that comes in town every year here to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And whoever knows what I'm talking about, I'm not going to go any further than that. But
Okay.
there's something that comes in town that's a Tejano something, and there was a little bit of conflict because in their mind, I was like doing something
Uh-huh.
against that, but I wasn't. I was actually wanting to complement what
Yeah.
was happening.
Yeah.
So, okay, to make a long story short, this last year, 2025, I did it again. I did it again because you can't just do it one time. So, to answer your question, I'm doing events and I'm doing them at the time that certain people are in town because not only are they going to help my community see what this genre is,
Mm-hmm.
but they are now my friends and they are now my fans too. And
Yeah.
I love including people to be with me in this journey
Yeah.
because it's just me. You understand?
Yeah.
Doing something this big and it's just me.
Yeah.
so so all the love and the support that I've been getting with these little events that I'm doing in Vegas, I
Mm-hmm.
call them little, but I know they'll be big.
Yes.
Um um this is like a movement. This is not just, oh, she's putting on an event. No, this is a movement. Because
Yeah.
remember, it's as if they're trying to trying to take you somewhere where you've never even heard the music. I mean, you need to have some other people to help. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
can't do it by yourself, especially because, there's so much that I need to do.
Yes, yes. And I mean to bring it to Vegas, to be able to host events like that, that's a big deal. I think, you say little events, girl, anything that you're able to do and you're doing it on your own, yeah, you have some support behind you, I'm sure. but you're in a community and you're in an area where you are kind of doing this on your own. So it's never little, girl, ever, ever. You're hosting an event, you're putting on these events, and it's difficult, being a female in the industry regardless, right? So to
Yeah.
be able to say, I'm doing this, I'm trying to bring it, I want to collaborate, or not necessarily collaborate with events that are going on around the same time, but I don't want to work against you. I want to, so
No.
that we can work together and we can grow. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is. It's a
Right.
win-win for, I would think, for both situations. You're
Right.
bringing, more views, right? You're bringing more acknowledgement to certain things that are going on at the same time you're doing theirs, and it helps. So
Yes.
never little, girl. It's always big. Whatever we
Yeah.
do is always big. Whether it goes to shit and goes like this and then finally, right? But it's always something big, always something
Yes.
big.
Yes. Well, it didn't work out that way. I guess in a perfect world, people would be
Yeah,
like, "Oh, that's great. Let's work together." But it
yeah,
didn't work that
yeah.
way. I mean, I'm
No,
being honest, and I'm okay with that. I'm
yeah,
okay with that, but it did put a damper on, well, I'm an artist too. I'm a pioneer doing this, but I'm also an artist, and I didn't want to shut doors because I'm trying to do this. So it
yeah,
was kind of like, do we just go for it and just pray that it doesn't matter, because they just don't see the vision. And when the vision is finally a reality, maybe things will change. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yeah,
So that was my decision. I decided I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to
no,
stop even with everything going against me. I'm not going to stop.
yeah. So when going through all this, doing these events, being a singer songwriter, doing shows, traveling, how do you keep yourself grounded in all of this?
I don't, you know what? I think raising five sisters is what helps me because I can multitask pretty good. And then my parents were always kind of like all over the place. I kind of ran the whole house,
Yeah,
and went to school and worked, and all that. So I think that I'm a very good multitasker, and I don't know how to live any other way, you know?
yeah, yeah,
What you don't know won't kill you because you just don't know. I don't know how to
exactly.
rest.
Yes. So when you're not, so do you write your own music? I wanted to ask that. Do you write your own music? Do you produce your own music? What is your process?
Okay, well, I'm recording in San Antonio with the Villarreal family, which is
Mm-hmm.
Javier and Panchito Villarreal, which the Panchito is from Grupo Rodeo. He worked with Emilio Navaida and everybody, so he's very well connected. And then they're getting me the top-notch musicians to record my music. Do I write? Yes, I do. But they're so funny. They are excited, and they've been giving me so many songs that I'm like, wait, when am I gonna write a song? Because everybody's like, sing this one, sing this one, sing this
Yeah.
one. And so, but I let them choose what I'm gonna sing because they've done so good so far. Every song that they've put together has really done well. And I said, you know what? When you guys have a song for me, just give it to them. If
Yeah.
they feel like they can, because they're the ones that are gonna do the music. So I don't play any instruments, so I just let them run with it. I wrote a couple of songs and I remade some of my old songs into Tejano style.
Uh-huh.
So yes, I want to write more songs, but I haven't written a lot.
Okay, I mean, hey, it's a start, right? You have something in your back pocket to be able to use and hopefully eventually be able to do that. So if you're just joining the live, I'm Amanda C, the TikTok Queen Community Mic. Let's talk about it. If you're new to this platform, making sure you go and scoop the Community Mic, me, Amanda C, up, and also Miss Veronica La Consentida. We are talking about all things Vegas. So I want to continue to talk more about that. I know you have something going on here soon. So I want to make sure we promote that as much as possible with La Patrona DJ Sip, right? I want to make sure
Yes,
we get all that information out. I want to shout
yes.
out to everybody who's joined the chat. Thank you so much. I think I saw somebody join from Maryland. I appreciate you. Thank you so
Wow.
much for joining the
Thank
live.
you.
Let us know where you're watching the live from. Where if y'all are here in Houston, Maryland, let us know where you're at. JP, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate that. La Patrona, as always, thank you guys so much for
Yes.
joining this live. Make sure you're going and scooping both the creators up in this live. Again, this is Miss Veronica La Consentida. So we talked about how, where she's come, how young she started, how she got into the Tejano music industry, the challenges that she's kind of faced, right? You know, being told no, being kind of redirected and things like that. But she felt it in her heart, or she felt it in her gut, that this is where she needed to be. And here we are today, right? She's doing events in Vegas. She's bringing the Tejano love, the Tejano life to Vegas. I'm here for it. I can't wait. I'm super excited to see it, because what I love about that is that I already know it's going to happen. Y'all are going to bring the Tejano life to Vegas, and I'm going to be able to look down the line. Let's say this happens next year, 6 months, 3 months, and I'm gonna be like, we had her on the show. I interviewed her and we were talking about it and we put it into existence, right? I'm a big advocate of speak it, claim it, release it, let's do it, right? As long as you have that community support behind you, girl, you got this. You got this. Working with great people, La Patrona, DJ Sip, working with great people like that, girl, and then your producers here in San Antonio. Keep doing it, because we're here for it. I'm watching. So kind of going off of that, you're fairly young in the Tejano music industry. What would you tell your younger self 3 years ago? What would you tell another female artist trying to break into this industry? What advice would you give them?
Well, what I've learned about all this is that I listen to people too much. Yeah. I think that in this industry, you've really got to be focused on what your spirit is telling you, what it's telling you, because if you were raised, you don't disrespect, you make sure you listen to people's opinions, you give everybody a place, then you're never going to want to go against or make someone feel like they're telling you something that's wrong for you. You want to kind of take it into consideration and be like, well, maybe they're right, even though I don't feel that way, but you want to kind of think about it. But I think growing up, I did that too much, because I didn't really do what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to make sure I didn't disrespect. This person's been in the industry a long time. They're giving me all this great advice. Maybe I should go that direction. And I think that you really got to pray on it. You really got to, whatever you do, meditate, whatever it is, and really go with what your dreams and your goals are in life, because time goes by so fast.
It does.
It goes so fast. So like, I'm already older. I'm like, gosh, if I would have thought about this, I mean, everything comes in its time. Yeah. But I think I would have been a little bit more ahead of the game if I wouldn't have listened so much to everybody. Yeah. And I think that's my advice. That's transparent advice. Like, yes, take them into consideration, but go for your dreams. Yes. Reach for them. Don't let anyone stop you. Yes. Don't.
Trust that gut feeling. Trust that gut feeling. Right?
I call it like your spirit will tell you, like, you don't believe it, but I believe it. You see what I'm saying? You may not see that vision over there around the corner, but I already saw it. I know it's there. Yeah. Because not everybody is a dreamer. Yes. Not everybody sees the positive. Not everybody is the optimistic person. No. So you can't listen to the ones that aren't like that, because they're not going to believe it.
And not everybody has your vision. Not everybody has your vision. Your vision is your vision. My vision is my vision, exactly. And that's wonderful advice. Listen, that is wonderful advice. I love that. You guys, I hope y'all taking notes, because she's dropping some gems tonight, right? She's letting y'all know what's going on, right? And what you guys need to be doing if you're breaking into the music industry. And I believe that even if it's a music industry, whatever industry you're trying to get into, go with your gut, follow your heart. Don't listen to the noise.
Yeah, don't. And I mean, people mean well. Yeah. But you got to understand, they're all at a different place in their own life. You're not there. That's not your path. So you got to remember, if their path ended with their dreaming, they're not going to motivate you, because they're right there. They're stuck right there. Yeah. You might already be like, I'm already making circles around them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So keep running, because your journey is not over. It's not over. So you could say thank you, but no thank you, but thank you, but no thank you. I know what I'm trying to accomplish. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But in a polite way. You could be polite.
Yes. Just be nice. Just be nice. Nice. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. I want to get into your music. I went and listened to some of your music that you have out there. I see you have some stuff on YouTube, right? I think I followed you a few days ago or whenever it was, to go and listen to your music. I think there was one song that I listened to, the American, or
Oh,
um,
America's Glory.
yeah, America's Glory, right? I listened to that one. What would you say is one of your favorite songs that really means a lot to you?
That one is one of my favorite, America's Glory, La Gloria de America. It's in both languages. And then also my other song that I wrote called Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And those are my two jewels because I wrote them for specific reasons,
Yeah.
and they were promoted for specific reasons,
Yes.
and they still hold true today because America's Glory was written in 2001.
Yeah.
That's how,
Mm-hmm.
that's how old it is. And it's so amazing how things work in life because right now, with everything going on, with the
Mm-hmm.
division, with immigration, with ICE, with all this stuff, and I don't like to get into politics, but the song is a song that touches your heart.
Yes.
It really does. And
Yeah.
it'll touch any nationality's heart.
Yes.
I've sang that song with an all Caucasian Anglo audience, and there
Yeah.
was tears in their eyes because
Yeah.
it's such an emotional song.
Yeah, I think from what your bio said, it's hailed as the immigration anthem, right? It's a beautiful song. If y'all haven't checked it out, where can they find your music? I think I found it on YouTube. Where can they find any of your music at?
On all digital download platforms. America's Glory is in all different versions. So if you want to hear the version that everybody listens to, it's on YouTube under America's Glory, the anthem. If you
Mm-hmm.
go America's Glory, the anthem, that's the one that we did with symphony, with orchestra.
Yes.
So that one's it's like a big song. It's like an anthem. But when I first did America's Glory, the very first original one was just done with piano. That was it.
Yeah.
And then after that, I did it with banda because I was singing banda. And then someone said, "Why don't you do it bolero, all guitars?" So I did
Oh,
that. So
yeah.
it's on there with just guitars. Yeah, and then it's in English and Spanish. So there's so many versions because I thought that way, no matter what, if I need to sing it and there's just a guitar there, I can sing it with just
You got
guitar.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I kind of thought in the future, like if there's a banda there, then the whole banda could play it. So I wanted to have a lot of different versions and a lot of different options.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you haven't listened to any of your music, you're new to this artist, make sure you go and follow her on all her social media platforms. You have Facebook. She has here on TikTok. Do you have an Instagram?
Yes.
Instagram, all the social media platforms. What is the name under?
Veronica La Consentida.
And YouTube as well. That's where I, went and listened to some of her music the past few weeks, knowing that I was going to be in front of this beautiful young lady. Thank you so much for joining us again. I appreciate that. Get to go and you guys go and make sure you listen to her. Stay locked in to what she has coming up in the future. She got some stuff going on in Vegas that I want to make sure that we touch base on and we promote that as much as possible. So tell them more about what's going on in Vegas. I think there's something coming up soon, right? All right, girl, let us know the tea. Give me the chisme.
Okay, well, as I mentioned, I came up with this name, and the same thing. I always, what could I call this project? And I came up with this thing called a honey dance. And I got some well, why are you calling it honey dance? Is there bees? Is there this? Is there that? But we'll talk about that a little bit later, where the name came, how it came to be.
Okay.
But I'm doing honey dances. I did the honey dance 3 years ago. 2 years ago. Last year I did it. And then the one that's coming up is going to be July 9th. Now, to work up to that honey dance, locally here, my band will be doing one in March, one in May for Cinco de Mayo, and then the big one will be July 9th.
And this is in Vegas.
This is in Vegas.
Okay, y'all, in Vegas. Pay attention.
Yeah, in Vegas. Yeah, July 9th, the one we're going to do on that day, that one has to be the most important one. I can feel that that's the one. It has to be that. So I'm inviting some very special guests, of course. Am I allowed to say who?
Yes, tell me. I don't know. Tell me.
So I kind of gave them their name already. 2 powerhouse DJs.
Oh, yeah.
That are TikTok DJs. And I am so, so blessed to have them both that are going to be here to experience and have this moment with me. You have
Yeah.
no idea, because what better people than people
Yeah.
that are supportive of you and you
Yeah.
love them. I've
Yes.
met them. I mean,
Yes.
it's like I'm bringing some primos I never knew about to my
Yeah.
house. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
so, so yeah, so DJ Sip and La Patrona will be here.
All right. Y'all
Yes,
heard it. Y'all heard it here. Y'all didn't hear it
yeah,
here
they will be
first,
here
but y'all
with
heard
me.
it
You
here.
guys, yeah, you guys have to be here because we're gonna do some amazing stuff that night. And then also DJ Ray,
Yes.
another one of my brothers from another mother, he'll be here too as well. And they're powerhouse DJs. That's what I
Yes.
put. They're powerhouse DJs. I don't know
Yes.
how else to say it. We will have a few bands, and we're gonna have a few surprises that night. So we're
Awesome.
going to we'll get into that later, but
Yes.
I'm so excited. There's a lot of things that are going to happen that night. You
Yes.
guys are not even going to be, you're going to be like, what? I can't believe she has that person here. Or I can't believe she's got that going on, but
I
it's
love
going to
it.
be good. It's
I
going to
love
be
it.
good.
So July 9th, Vegas, Las Vegas with Veronica La Consentida, DJ Sip, and DJ Ray. La Patrona, they're gonna be in Vegas. I saw some planes. I'm trying to go. Let me know, y'all. Like, I'll hop on a plane. Let me know. I'm ready to go, y'all. I stay ready, right? I
Yeah.
love it. I'm going to make sure you guys stay locked into all her social media platforms for more information. If you're not following DJ Sip, La Patrona, go and follow them now. Stay locked into all the information about this big, big event that we're calling the Honey Dance.
The Honey Dance
The Honey Dance.
2026. Yes. And they can go to www.honeydances.com. All the
Okay.
information is going to be there. The tickets are there. The tickets are only $25 and it includes a drink. So it's really like you get a drink with it. Um,
There you
it's
go.
gonna be we're gonna have a blast. Like you can't find anything for $25 in Las Vegas. Trust me.
Oh, I bet. I bet. I bet. So you
so
guys make sure
yeah,
you got the website where you can go and purchase tickets. You got some information here, but stay locked in. La Patrona, DJ Sip, DJ Ray, right? Veronica
yeah,
La Consentida. Stay locked in to find out more about this honey dance going on in Vegas, July 9th, 2026. I can't wait. I'm super
yes,
excited, girl. If I
yes.
can make it, I'm going to be trying. I
Oh,
voy
please,
con
you guys
DJ
are
Sip
gonna
y
be there.
La Patrona. I'm go, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm inviting myself.
Yes, yes. And we're
I'll be
also gonna
roadie. I'll be
be
roadie.
and I also wanted to add to this. That night is special because I am literally in these coming months gonna walk into the mayor's office and explain to her my vision. And I'm gonna invite her that night. And I hope she comes. Because if the mayor of Las Vegas sees, she's gonna be blown away. She's just gonna be blown
Yeah.
away. I'm gonna get some very important VIPs there. I want to bring in even, believe it or not, and I don't know if it's going to happen, but one of my visions is to bring in the entertainment directors of the casinos on the strip so
Yeah.
they can see what this is, so they can say, we should have something like this at the Bellagio or the
Yes.
Venetian or the
Yes.
Caesar's Palace.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So
And
this
this,
isn't just for me. You know what I mean?
no.
This is for me to bring this to Vegas, for Vegas
Yeah.
to see it. And
Yes.
that's the night.
And
That's
this
the
is
night.
how it starts. This is where it starts. And that, y'all, if you've watched any of my lives before, I always say, put your face in the place. You got to put people in front of what you want them to see because they can hear
Yeah.
it all day, right? They can maybe see it on the YouTube or say, well, this is the vision, but you have to put people in front of it for them to be able to say, you know what? I do. I like this. Let's bring it to, like you said, the Bellagio. Let's bring it here. Let's bring it there. And
Yes.
this is how it starts, Miss Veronica. I can't, yeah, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for La Patrona,
Thank
DJ Sip,
you.
DJ Ray. I'm excited for what y'all are trying, what y'all are not trying, sorry, what y'all are going to bring to Vegas. Y'all are going to bring Tejano history. And that's amazing. That is
Yes,
a big
thank you.
deal.
Thank
That's a
you.
big
Thank you
deal.
very much. Yes, thank you. We need all
Absolutely.
those good vibes. We need all of them.
Yes, absolutely. So, what, we have this big event going on in July. What else can people expect from Miss Veronica coming in the next few months and the next year?
Well, like I said, the first honey dance is March 27th, so we're
March.
gonna do
Yep.
that one locally here. Um, and then we have one, we're gonna do another one for Cinco de Mayo. I gotta tell you something really quick. I'm like giving you all this information, but last night I met with a DJ from the venue.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I would like someone to DJ while I'm doing I'm going to call it intro honey dances. because I'm going to sing there. And I said, do you play any Tejano? And he's like, well, I know Little Joe. And I said, okay, well, who else? He's like, Los Cadetes. I'm like, no, they're norteño.
Yeah.
He's like, Los Inversales, or I don't know. I'm like, no. He's like, Ramon Ayala. I go, Ramon Ayala's more norteño. He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
He said, never mind, I don't know.
He's like,
He gave up.
I know. So I said, okay, listen to me. You are going to study because once DJ Sip and DJ Ray are not here, we need somebody that plays this music locally.
Yeah.
I cannot be performing and have a DJ play banda. I want Tejano played in between the sets.
Yeah.
I said, we need to do that. So you need to start studying. And he was like, okay. I go, as a matter of fact, you need to be there July 9th so you could study DJ Ray and DJ Sip.
Yes. Yes. You're putting him in school, girl. She said classes in session.
Yeah. And he goes, okay. I go, you will be the only DJ in Las Vegas that knows this music.
Yeah.
So get into that YouTube and start studying.
Exactly. You already put him in school session. That school's in session. That's going to be amazing. But it's only going to make him better, right? It's going to grow his palette of music, which he should. I mean, who doesn't? I guess people don't know Tejano. I just find that weird. Like, how don't you know Tejano?
Isn't it weird? And so many people have told me you're over exaggerating, and then they come out here and they're like, oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah. They don't even know about anything that happens to Tejano. Like, nobody knows, right? Yeah. So I'm like, I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
But until you see yourself, there is no Tejano in Las Vegas. It is it's like nobody. And what I was going to tell you was, okay, so what is going to come up for me is I will be at Fanfare. I will be singing at Fanfare.
Okay. Well, I'll be at Fanfare.
Yay. So I get to touch your hand.
Yeah, I know, right? That's awesome.
I'll be at the Source stage on Thursday, the first day at 5 to 5:30. And then on Saturday, I'll be at the Mexican stage at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So I have those two. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll see you Saturday for sure. We drive in Friday. We're staying till Sunday. So I'll definitely see you Saturday. Oh my God, that's so exciting.
Take a picture.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait. That's so exciting. So you heard it here. Let them know again when you're going to be in Fanfare and the dates. Let them know again so that y'all lock it in.
Okay, so it's March 12th at the Source stage. I guess that's what it's called, Source stage, at 5 to 5:40. And then on Saturday, I will be at the Mexican stage, I believe. That's the 14th of March from 2 to 2:40.
All right, y'all. We have Miss Veronica La Consentida. She's going to be in San Antonio for Fanfare. Super excited. She has so much stuff going on, y'all. She is out of Vegas. She, writes music, and she has her producers here in San Antonio, Texas. She's all over the place, y'all. Y'all need to watch out for her. Y'all need to keep your eyes on her. If you're not already, following both creators, go and make sure you're following both creators. Go and follow all her social media platforms. But the best thing that you can ever do for any artist is put your face in the place. Go and see them live. Go and listen to their music, y'all. That means the world to that artist. I don't know. I'm not an artist, but I can only imagine how y'all feel when y'all see the crowd dancing to your music, singing to your music, right? It's the best. Isn't it the best feeling?
It is. It is.
And you're going to have all that in Vegas, y'all. She's creating something that's going to change Vegas. She's creating something. She's bringing Tejano to life in Las Vegas. And you didn't hear it here first, but we talked about it because it's been, going around on social media. La Patrona, DJ Sip, DJ Ray, they've been putting it out there, right? Miss Veronica's been putting it out there. But I'm putting it out there, right? We're talking about it. We're putting it in existence. Las Vegas is bringing Tejano to life with the Veronica La Consentida, with the help of our very own DJ Sip and DJ Ray. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm excited. It ain't even in my event.
Well, it's history, it's history. They literally could say they were the first to play that here, and that's historical. It'll go
It is.
down, for generations. Once things start moving, it'll be like, we remember when we brought that,
Yes.
when they brought their talent here, because
Yeah.
what they show Vegas is what they're gonna see, because they don't see anything else. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be
Absolutely.
amazing.
Awesome. Awesome. I want to say a big few shout outs to our sponsor, Miss La Dreamer. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you.
Hi.
Thank you for being a proud sponsor of tonight's episode, Fashionista with a Twist. Thank you so much for sponsoring, letting us share this platform, right? And being out there for the people, being out there for the artists. I appreciate you, La Dreamer, Fashionista with a Twist. Thank you so much. And I want to say a big shout out to TDK. He has joined the live, y'all. Thank you so much. I haven't seen you in a minute, sir. I'm going to be in San Antonio.
Tell him
If
he
you're
needs to be at the honey dance. He needs to come dance at the honey dance.
See, there you go. You got your official invite, TDK. You got your official invite. The Honey Dance, Las Vegas, right? All right, all right. So Jasmine Ayala has a question. How do you handle rejection or success in the music industry?
Well, well, it doesn't bother me, but no, it does.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a very sensitive soul,
yeah,
but I'm also strong. So how do I handle it? It kind of gets to me sometimes, but I think that my drive is stronger than my sorrow. So I just get up and keep going. That's how I handle it. It's like everything in life.
yeah,
You can't stay there because time is going by. Time is going by. So it's a lot of wasted time when you sulk in something that's not going to change people's minds anyways. They're not losing sleep over it
yeah,
after they threw it at you, and you're like suffering. So I think when I was younger, it took longer for me to get over things.
yeah,
But as I'm getting older, it's like, all right, I'm done. Let's go.
yeah.
All right, that just happened.
Gotta
Let's
move
go.
on.
Yeah, that's how I handle it.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Hi, mommy. My mommy just joined the live.
Oh, hi.
Hi, mommy. Thank you for joining the live. I love you. No, TDK, I will not be at TRS tomorrow, unfortunately. Hola, Maria. Thank you for joining the live. Consentida, are you performing at Fanfare? Yes. Let them know. Let TDK know where you're going to be at.
Yes, TDK. I will be at the Source Stage Thursday from 5 to 5:30. And then I will be at the Mexican stage, or whatever that one is. I don't know the exact name, but I will be at that one on Saturday from 2 to 2:40. And I will be performing with a live band now.
Yes, awesome. It's going to be nice, TDK. We're going to be there. We're going to have all the familia in the house. We're all going to be there. We got to get a group picture, right?
Yes.
So before we end the live, I always do a group picture or a selfie, but I wanted to ask you or kind of get, if you had to envision, or if you had the one person that you could collaborate with, who would that be, and where would it be? Like what would be your ideal performance stage, venue, or outdoor, and with who would it be with?
Well, I always say this one thing. He doesn't know it yet, but we are going to collaborate. I go, he doesn't know yet, but he'll figure it out.
He gonna know now.
Yeah, he'll know now, but I would like to do something with Marcos Orozco.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they were both like very small, so it would be good. I could because he's that tall.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, this is being recorded, so I'm gonna make sure to tag them, in YouTube and on Facebook. How would you paint me a picture? Marcos Orozco, outdoor, indoor, size venue, intimate, or tell me, paint me a picture.
I don't know all the venues, but I would like to do it in Texas, and I would like it to be in a big venue, indoors.
Okay.
Indoors. Like a beautiful collaboration with everyone watching, sitting down, just a big show.
Enjoying the vibe. So we're putting it out there, y'all.
We could bring it to Vegas. We could maybe do it at the Bellagio or some other palette.
There we go, girl. Once we get the Vegas Tejano coming to life in Vegas, Marco Orozco is going to be calling you. Veronica, I want to come to Vegas. Let's do this. He's gonna call you, girl.
Yes, I
We're
would
putting
love
it
that.
out there. You're
Keep
gonna
putting it
have
out
Vegas.
there. Yeah,
You're
keep
gonna
putting it
have
out
Vegas,
there.
Tejano. You're bringing Tejano to life in Vegas, and they're gonna call you to get into
Yes,
one of your events, to perform at one of your events,
that
and
would be
I'm here for it.
awesome.
That's it.
Yes, yes, that's
and
fantastic.
and we're gonna make sure we tag Marcos Orozco when
Yes,
this video is being recorded. I'll
I'll be
definitely
like
download the replay.
I'll be like Marquitos. Tenemos que cantar juntos, okay?
Marquitos, óyame, óyame.
Para traerte acá a Las Vegas, okay?
Right, right. I love it. That is amazing. That is amazing. So we're going to get ready to wrap up here, Miss Veronica. What do you want to make sure these people know? What do you want to make sure that the people in the chat that just joined the live, which is so many people, I'm grateful and blessed to be able to have you on the live, to be able to have all the wonderful people. Saludos. I think I saw Grupo Entrego come in. Thank you, Jose Olivares from Grupo Entrego. I love it when I've done interviews in the past and I stay connected with them. I love it. And that's how I'm going to be with you, Veronica. You're going to be like, ay, esta chica otra vez me está mandando un mensaje. Yes, girl, get up. What are you doing today? we gotta put the pilas. I'm trying to go to Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, you should do a TikTok show from Vegas.
Girl, don't play me, okay? Don't threaten me with a good time. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I wanted to say thank you so much to you. I appreciate you so much. Your energy is beautiful. I
Yeah.
mean, when you meet people like that and you connect so fast,
Yeah.
it's like they're just angels that are just connecting
Yeah.
with you. And I really appreciate you. I appreciate your show. I appreciate everyone that's coming in here. I just
Yeah.
keep seeing the feed and I'm like, this is amazing, So keep doing what you're doing, girl.
Yeah.
You're doing such a great job. And I'm just very proud to say that I was able to be with you too on your
Yes.
show. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Let me know if you need anything. I'm here. If you
Yes.
need anything in Las Vegas, I'm here.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely thank you so much. And what I would just like to leave people with is just whatever people say, if it isn't something positive, ask me.
Yes.
Ask me. And what you see is what you get with me. I'm no different on stage. I'm no different behind stage, and I'm no different at the grocery store. I'm no different taking care of my baby, grandbabies. I'm no different. I'm the same,
Yeah.
same. So whatever you want to tell me, and what I'm doing right now, I'm doing it with all my heart. I guarantee you that, with all my
Yes.
heart.
Absolutely. And I love that. I love it. And you can feel it. You can sense it. And I already know, girl. I already know. We don't put on little events around here. We put on big events. And that's how we're rolling with this into the next coming months, right? I'm super excited
Yes.
for what you have going on in Vegas. And I'm going to continue to say it. You're going to bring Tejano to life in Las Vegas. Veronica La Consentida. Y'all heard it here. The community mic, Amanda C, the TikTok queen. Y'all stay ready. Go and follow her. Go and make sure you're following her on all her social media platforms. TDK, we'll see you in San Antonio Fanfare. We're all going to be there. Toda la familia. Vámonos. Let's go.
And
So
saludos
before,
a La Dreamer.
yes,
I'm sorry to interrupt. I wanted to say thank you so much for all her love and support too.
yes, absolutely. La Dreamer is the best. And I'm trying to get her to go to San Antonio as well. I already have accommodation, so I just need her to be like, sí, amiga, ya voy, ya voy. I'm going to keep bugging you.
We need to get a picture. We need to get a picture together.
Oh, yeah, we will. For sure. For sure. I'm going to try to get La Dreamer to go up with me, stay the weekend, right? And we'll have a great time in San Antonio. I'm looking forward to seeing you and everybody else in March. And then obviously looking forward to seeing what y'all have going on in Vegas. Stay tuned to all their social media platforms. You can go and purchase tickets for the Honey Dance through the website, right? What was the website again?
It's www.honeydances, just plural, honeydances.com.
All right, guys. So y'all go and y'all have any questions or any want more information after this live, go and reach out to Veronica. She'll answer all your questions about the upcoming events. DJ Sip, La Patrona, go and ask them. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing time for them in Las Vegas. Stay locked in, stay tuned. And before we end the night, I want to make sure that me and Miss Veronica get our end of the night selfie. So what we do, Miss Veronica, is the people in the chat, I tell them, get ready, and they take a selfie of us and they send it to us. It's just something cute that I like to do at the end of the night. And me and La Dreamer will put together a video, something cute and just a memory for me, right?
You guys are great. You guys do your videos so cute.
Yes. All right. On the count of three, I need y'all to say y'all are ready. Yasmin, are you ready? Type in the chat. Connie, are you ready? Let me know, guys. Let me know. La Patrona, DJ Sip, are y'all ready? If y'all are ready, let me know in the comments. And there we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. TDK, you're ready? All right. On the count of three, you're going to pose, do whatever you want. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and y'all take a picture. 1, 2, 3. Y una más, una más. One more pose. Ready? Y'all guys ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. This was an amazing conversation. I appreciate you coming on the community mic with me, Amanda C, the TikTok queen. I'm so grateful to be in front of beautiful, great people that are just like me. We're just trying to make it, right? We're just two little Latinas, and I'm little too, girl. We're two little Latinas just trying to make it in the industry. Two different industries, but it's all the same. It's all growth. It's all love. And that's what the community mic is all about. If I can do anything for you, with you in the future, I'm a TikTok away.
Okay, thank you. Same here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you in San Antonio.
Maybe Vegas.
Maybe Vegas. We'll talk to you soon, Veronica. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Let's see. All right, y'all. That was an amazing conversation. I always feel so grateful and so blessed at the end of these shows. I get to meet so many amazing people. Thank you, La Dreamer, with for the promotions, for the sponsorship. Fashionista with the twist. Make sure you go and scoop her up on all her social media platforms. I couldn't be more grateful to be surrounded by beautiful people. And that is so important. Surround yourself with good people and good things will happen. La Patrona, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. If you took a selfie, make sure you send it to me. Paulina, yes, oh, wow. Thank you. That is so amazing. Cecilia, my sister, I think I saw my sister Margarita in it. TDK, thank you so much for joining the live. This is Amanda C with the Community Mic. It's all about love. It's all about community. It's all about communication. I'm here for it. If you are an artist, teacher, educator, business owner, and you want to get your highlight, your little spotlight on not my little show, on my big show, right? We talk big around here. Shoot me a message, shoot La Dreamer a message, and we definitely love to talk. Again, thank you guys so much for joining the live. I appreciate every last one of you. Balloons Baltico, mi amiga, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. You guys stay locked into the community mic. We have some great interviews coming up. Monday the 23rd, we have Rita Cappuccina y Animo. Oh, I love her. She's super amazing. She is Monday the 23rd. And then we have Angel Jimenez, the mariachi singer. Y'all, we're blowing it up this month, but stay locked in to March because it's going to be even better. Let them know, La Dreamer, what we got going on, right? They just got to follow us, follow our social media platforms. Good night, Mommy. I love you. Thank you, Jackie, for joining the live. Good night, La Patrona. Thank you so much, everybody. Stay locked into Community Mic. Let's talk about it. And La Dreamer Promotions here on TikTok for all future interviews. Good night, everybody. We'll see you